Welcome everyone to It's Vinylly Mine's Vinyl Countdown, second last episode, and I wanted to do this one for a while and very excited to bring to you the unwrapping and up-close look at Tron Legacy vinyl release. Yes, from Daft Punk, and this is Disney Records D001356-101. And yeah, it features an 85-piece orchestra that has that orchestral music mixed in with Daft Punk's signature sound. So yeah, Tron Legacy, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I know some people were kind of on the fence about it. I thought it was an interesting film, an interesting concept, has some bumps along the way, but still entertaining, and I really dug the music and Daft Punk. So let's drop the needle and take a look at this vinyl release of that soundtrack. So here we go. This is a release. It says features 2 tracks previously unreleased on any physical format. Talk about excitement there, right? So that's what the label on the plastic says. Let's crack the plastic. Back blade is going on here, and we're going to crack this and take a little bit closer look. Oh, look at this. This is, yeah. I love, sometimes simple is better. And this it's interesting how they went with a slightly different color scheme here than you had with the original Tron, but nonetheless it stands out. Yeah, up here, vinyl edition of the motion picture soundtrack, the wonderful Tron logo here on the front, and then music by Daft Punk, and that's it. I love the flat black and that neon blue. And you know what's even cooler about this logo? Here, check this out. It glows in the dark. How cool is that? I love it. I love it. Oh, yeah, that's awesome that they did that. Okay, so sorry, I love the glow in the dark and gimmicks like that. Now, Tron Legacy stands out here in that font on the spine, and on the back we go again with simple. I gotta get some gloves, don't I, folks? I know, you can yell at me later. Tron Legacy at the top, and then we have 2 vinyls in here. Yes, so it's a 2 LP release. Disc 1, side 1 and 2, and then disc 2, side 1 and 2, which side 2 has all that bonus content that I can't wait to listen to. Very excited about that. And then the credits down there. I love how it's in the middle here and really giving that feel that we had in the film, where there were a lot of contrasting darks with neon and such. Then on the inside, there they are. Oh, I love that picture too. That's an awesome picture of the Daft Punk duo in masks, in front of a heads-up display. I believe, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've seen the movie, but this is from the movie. And yeah, that's awesome. That's very cool that they include that in here. Now, surprisingly enough, this film soundtrack actually had a pretty high sales, and when it was released to the Billboard, it hit the top 10, which marked the first time Daft Punk had an album reach the top 10 in the United States. So I thought that was interesting. So as far as the vinyl goes, let's look at the disc here, and here we are. Again, it's not colored vinyl, but the black vinyl kind of fitting for Tron, I think. And here we are, the track listing here for disc 1 side 2 and disc 1 side 1. So nothing too fancy there, but again, I love that color scheme going on with this vinyl. It is simple yet very effective, and it looks very, very cool. As far as the second vinyl goes, I believe it's going to look exactly the same, which it does. Again, black vinyl, fitting for this release. And here we have Tron disc 1 side A with the listings, and then the bonus content here. So yeah, while there isn't a huge amount of bells and whistles on the cover vinyl and the artwork itself, there still is a lot to appreciate with this release. And so what I'm going to do, as always, is take a short break here, and we are going to take a look at the music from Tron Legacy. And when I come back, I'll tell you some of my favorite tracks and maybe a couple little minor tidbits of info that may interest you. So stay tuned.
Hey everyone, you looking for even more content as well as want to have a say in what we review here on It's Finally Mine? Then head on over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/specialmarkproductions, where you can join one of our 3 tiers and get access to exclusive content, VIP episodes, and more. Plus take a monthly poll to decide what we review here on It's Finally Mine. Join one of our 3 very affordable tiers and have your voice heard. We look forward to seeing you there so we can do more here.
And we are back, everyone, after done listening to this wonderful soundtrack from Daft Punk that is so fitting for the film. That mixture of instrumental and synth music, electronic music, just combined together matches what goes on in Tron, where you have organic folks, real folks in the electronic world. So it's a great reflection and parallel to the actual movie. Now, Daft Punk apparently cited Wendy Carlos, the original composer of the first Tron music, as inspiration, as well as Max Steiner, Bernard Herrmann, John Carpenter, Vangelis, and Maurice Jarre. And you can hear it all in here. You can actually hear some of those tracks in here. Now, the overture, oh man, for a vinyl, this bass just comes through so well. Not rattle your teeth, but you just feel it in your gut. It's like, whoa, and I loved that. And then you have the grid. The grid has audio track and actually sound bite from Jeff Bridges on there describing the grid, and I loved that bit. And the Son of Flynn, I think, is one of the solider tracks on this side, as well as, and then you got a track 5, which is the Armory, which is a little more subdued given the title of the track. And then the last track, I love Outlands. Outlands track is like I loved that. That was so gorgeous. So gorgeous. And then on side 2, we've got End of Line. Loved End of Line. I love that line as well. that quote from the original Master Control. And yeah, the fact that we've got another track on here like that. And then track 4, side 4, Arrival is really great. And of course, the Tron Legacy, the whole thing is great. As far as the bonus content goes, I loved all the bonus content. A Sea of Simulation, where it starts off, really grabs you and just submerses you into this electronic orchestral tracks. Sunrise, Prelude, all of that. All of these tracks are good. It's hard to really pick one, but especially if you like Daft Punk, they do this perfect blending of both the orchestral and the electronic to really give it a unique sound and it's a unique identity, and I'm all there for it. So yeah, Tron Legacy, there you go. Disney's Tron Legacy soundtrack is a solid one, especially if you're a fan of the film, if you're a fan of the first one. Another interesting tidbit is there was a track that came up from, I believe, Jay-Z online a number of years ago called Computerized, and it's lyrics about our reliance on electronics and all of that Jay-Z did, and apparently the lyrics were a little too grounded, so they did not include that song in the movie, but they did include the instrumental version of it. So I thought that was interesting, that because of the lyrics being too grounded in reality, they didn't want to necessarily include it. So another interesting tidbit. I hope you found this interesting. We got one more, folks, coming, and man, I hope you really dig it. I hope you've been digging our vinyl countdown. Please subscribe and all that here. Check out our Patreon if you care to. The more we get folks over there, the more we can do here. So thank you so much, and until next time, remember, it's not yours, it's finally mine, and I'll catch you on the flip side.